It was a quiet Saturday morning. I had the grill warming up by the reservoir, a few chairs set out, and my fishing line already in the water. My spouse was setting up snacks on the picnic table. It was our tradition. Once a month, we'd spend the entire day by the reservoir that bordered my property. That's when I heard it, the sound of high heels clacking against the dock. Karen. She marched right up, hands on her hips, sunglasses perched on her nose like she was royalty. Behind her trailed a group of HOA board members carrying clipboards and boxes of decorations. "What's all this?" I asked, setting my fishing pole down. Karen sniffed. "We're setting up for the community gathering. The HOA voted unanimously to use your reservoir today." I blinked. "No one asked me. This is my private reservoir." She gave me that smug little laugh. "Don't be ridiculous. It's for the good of the neighborhood. The HOA has decided it's common property. Be a good sport and clear out." "Not happening," I said flatly. "You don't have authority here." Her smile faltered. "If you don't comply, we'll fine you." That was it, the final straw. Karen had been inching closer and closer to trying to claim my land for months. I'd ignored the threats, the fake letters, even the notices she taped to my fence. But today, she crossed the line. So I smiled. "Fine. You want the reservoir? You can have it." Her eyes lit up. "Good. Glad you're finally seeing reason." But she had no idea what I had planned. You see, my reservoir wasn't just some shallow pond. It was fed by an old irrigation system with a dam and a gate valve. And with one turn of the crank, I could drain the whole thing in under an hour. So that's exactly what I did. I walked over to the control wheel, spun it open, and watched as water began rushing out through the spillway. Karen screeched, "What are you doing? Stop that immediately." The board members scrambled, their decorations tumbling into the mud as the water level dropped foot by foot. Fish flopped in the shallows. The dock groaned as it sank into the drying mud. Within 30 minutes, Karen's party spot was nothing but cracked earth and soggy weeds. Karen's face went beet red. "This is vandalism. I'll call the police." "Go ahead," I said calmly, wiping my hands on a rag. "I'll be happy to explain how I exercised my rights as the legal owner of this reservoir." "Want to see the deed?" She faltered, her phone halfway to her ear. But just then, 2 sheriff's deputies pulled up. Neighbors must have called about the shouting. Karen ran to them. "Officers, arrest him. He destroyed community property." The deputies looked at the drained reservoir, then at me. "Sir, you got proof of ownership?" I handed them the paperwork already laminated and ready. One deputy studied it, then handed it back with a nod. "All checks out. This is his private reservoir, not community land. You folks had no right to be here." Karen's jaw dropped. But the HOA rules." The deputy cut her off. "HOA rules don't override property deeds. Ma'am, if you keep harassing this man, we'll be the ones arresting you." The entire HOA crew slinked off, covered in mud and embarrassment. Karen was the last to leave, muttering threats under her breath. But the look in her eyes was pure defeat. And the best part? A few days later, when the county caught wind of Karen's attempt to claim my reservoir, they slapped the HOA with fines for unauthorized events on land they didn't own. Thousands of dollars drained from their community budget. Meanwhile, I sat back with my fishing pole once the reservoir refilled, enjoying the peace and quiet. Karen thought she could take my water for her gathering. Instead, she left with nothing but mud on her shoes and a ruined reputation. And now, no one even dares step foot near my reservoir. They all know what happens when Karen tries to claim what's mine. Do you want me to jump straight into 2166 next, in the same long style?